Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Hey, good morning. And by good morning, I mean 9:33 p.m. at night, Friday night, TGIF, yeah. Okay, so, I did not make a podcast this morning. You may have noticed. And this is definitely my record of being the latest ever. You know, like the old me would have just not even tried at all today. But the new me is like, yeah, but it's still a Friday and I said we were going to do something fun and yeah, let's still do it. So I got put in a spiritual timeout for like 24 hours. Was it 24 hours or did it just seem like 24 hours? Yeah, kind of almost 24 hours. Yesterday we hung out with the trees. That was awesome. And then I went to pick up the snacky snacks, the lunches that I've been picking up for the kids. And I literally bent over to pick up a lightweight box and my lower back just started freaking out, spasming, like pain. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, hashtag now that I'm 42. Like, this is so uncalled for. There's no reason for this. Like, I literally just bent over to pick up a basically empty cardboard box. Like, anyways, I was forced to, like, be on the heating pad for the entire, all day, all night again. Like, I literally just was exhausted and slept away the pain and stayed on the heat. So anyways, it's kind of funny when that kind of stuff happens. Like, haha, not really funny, but like, what's funny is, so I'm laying there like with nothing else to do. And I was like, I could not read, like, I just was exhausted. Like, pain is exhausting to me. So I ended up listening to these Archangel Michael videos or readings, recordings. I'm not even sure. I can tell you the name of the YouTube channel so anyways, it's interesting that I felt like I got put in a spiritual timeout just so I could listen to these Archangel Michael videos. Okay, the YouTube channel is called Giving Voice to the Wisdom of the Ages. Giving Voice to the Wisdom of the Ages. Did you write that down? Giving Voice to the Wisdom of the Ages. And they've got like several Archangel Michael videos. And of course, like, I'm not going in order. There's a book 1, book 2. I started book 2 before book 1. That's so typical of me, doing things ass backwards. But anyways, I'm loving them. So check it out if you want to. All right. So are you ready for me to look at some cards? There's 3 piles on my bed. I'm upstairs because my kids are up. This is their domain. At nighttime, I can't ask them to be quiet. They're gaming and being crazy beasts. And, you know, I was like, well, I'm going to have to go hide away in my bedroom to even make this podcast, which makes it more fun. All right. So anyways, I got 3 piles, 3 different numbers. Pick the one you're drawn to most. 56, 60, or 23. So the number of the piles are 56, 60, and then 23. Hey man, luck of the draw. So anyways, pick one, and I haven't looked at them. I had to like bring them upstairs so carefully not to drop them or shuffle them together. I was like, we are really living on the edge on Friday night here. It's so rainy, but today it was sunny and I was outside, and I don't feel like I was in the sun that much, and I totally got like pink, red shoulders and nose, my whole face. So, word of caution, the sun is strong, especially since our little hermit asses have been inside. So ease into it, but I would not wait. Like if tomorrow the sun's shining, I would get out there and get reacquainted a little bit each day. But anyways, so let me see what Osceola the Oracle just text me, and then I will look at the cards. Anyways, but I'm really glad to be hanging out with you on a Friday because I said we would, and I would miss it if we didn't. And sorry, I'm so freaking late. This is the latest morning show I've ever done. Okay, if you picked 56, let's lay out your cards. You're going to get a flower essence. By the power of flowers, you're going to get a flower whisper. This sucks on my bed, though, I'll just tell you. You're going to get, what are these ones called? See, I had to like leave the boxes downstairs. So now you're going to see how I really don't know the names of any of these. The aromatherapy one, botanic whispers, a lot of whispering going on. Then a magical herbs, then an enchanted blossom with the dragon butterfly. Yeah, you're getting one. And a soul flower. So this is 2, 4, 6 cards. 56, interesting number. 5 plus 6 is 11. So kind of like a master number. I would say before I even flip over any of these cards, like my vibe is, and we'll see if I'm right. But my vibe is like, yeah, you're getting a handle on things. You're getting a grip. You're doing good. If you pick this first pile, 56, you are mastering things. You're realizing things. You're doing good. All right, that's my vibe. But let's see if any of the cards enforce that. They're probably all like, damn it, you suck. All right, just kidding. All right, you got Mountain Pride. Ooh, you are doing good. If you got Mountain Pride, this is a Native American man. There's an elk, I believe. There's a mountain, very solid, strong energy. You're on your spiritual path. You're on your journey. Your chin is held high. Yeah, you are walking towards the light on your path. See, I was right. Your flower whisper says, do what makes you come alive. That is what the world needs. All right, so do what makes you come alive. You're really being asked to step into your power now. Step into your authenticity. Step into your unique self. Don't try to mimic or copycat or anything to anybody anymore. It's like your responsibility to creation for you to be you. Yeah, be the master that you are at being you. All right, your botanic whisper. This might be a shorter reading tonight because my back still is kind of like pissed. It's doing better though. You got eucalyptus. Okay, so eucalyptus has the words transform, covered, and heal. And a downside of this, or maybe what you have been healing, is sloth, right? You've been kind of like just not motivated. Perhaps addiction or drowning. Like you just have always felt so overwhelmed. Or yeah, hooked on something, at some type of substance or external addiction, or you're just like slow moving towards your goals. Not that that's a bad thing, but like, you know, when it gets slothy. So anyways, I feel like you are transforming from this. Covered, what's that mean? She's kind of covering up with a eucalyptus leaf. Covered. You're covered. You're safe. You're covered. And heal. So let me read you your quote. I break free from all that does not serve me so that I may grow. It is safe for me to transform myself and the world around me. So yeah, covered does mean safe. It's safe for you to transform yourself. It's safe for you to help the world right now. It's safe for you to do what makes you come alive. It's safe for you to be yourself. So we are going to go back to that mountain pride, and I brought the book up. So I am going to give you a blessing from mountain pride, and see, actually I'm going to do it right now. Hey, look at me. I'm going to do it right now that I'm talking about it, because all of these flower essences help you heal from something. So let's see what mountain pride could help you heal from. It is the archetype of the spiritual warrior or the peaceful warrior. Let's see. So this is a message that you are a spiritual warrior. Male or female, you carry the medicine way within you. For you walk in reverence as you pursue your heart's calling, your destiny. Yes. So it's like you need, oh my God, I want to scream at you. You need to do what makes you come alive now. And I mean, put it all in the pot. I mean, it's like if you can dedicate your entire day to doing what makes you come alive, do it, because that is what the world needs. So do your best to literally be walking your path, your destiny, pursuing your heart's calling. So there's a great mountain and the zenith sun to remind you of the goals you wish to accomplish. There's an elk, and he stands as your companion. How cool is that? Noble and strong, lending its elk medicine of perseverance and endurance to your own efforts. So connect with elk energy this week, especially if you're feeling slothy, especially if you're feeling like you're not safe to follow your heart's desires. Connect with elk as your companion, to persevere and have endurance for your own efforts. And then Mother Earth too is opening her lands for you to walk on your noble journey. So yeah, I mean, now's a great time to be getting outside, seeing what medicines are growing, because I'm assuming if you pick this first pile, you carry the medicine way with you. You're connected to the plants, to the land, and yeah, it's Mother Earth is inviting you outside. Absolutely. So this spiritual warrior, though, if I could just talk about the archetype for a second, he walks his talk. Oh yeah, you got to. You have to walk your talk now. Follow through with your commitments. Take full responsibility for your own actions, just like the peaceful warrior does. He is an authority to himself, and he's responsible for his own freedom. He lives the path of the heart, receiving sacred messages from Mother Earth. Though not literally a warring being, a peaceful warrior is also not passive, for he is spiritually guided into various warrior-like maneuvers when left with no other alternative. Yeah, that's how I feel too. It's like, I really don't want to be a warrior and fighting and looking for the fight. I'm like so tired of participating in 3D, but God forbid you back me up in a corner. Like, you're going to see what kind of a warrior I know how to be, you know? So anyways, yeah, this healing, let's see what the flower essence does. It's a tubular pink, hot pink flower. I've never seen it. I've never seen it because it grows in high elevations on the Sierra Nevada mountain range. So Yeah, this don't grow in my backyard in Western Pennsylvania. It grows well in dry, sunny climates. And yeah, these rose red flowers are tubular in shape. And the tubularity of mountain pride flowers denotes a trumpet's call to action. So this is like definitely a call to action type of essence. And then the deep red color suggests a profound love of humanity. And then it has a real thick base on the plant, and that symbolizes the grounding and stabilizing energy. So this flower essence, when you take it, when taking this essence, one's motivations become pure and honest, and one is empowered to speak from the heart, as well as to act with conviction and common sense in order to achieve his or her destiny. So one, it's like that really does connect into the eucalyptus, because do you need more motivation right now? Have you been slothy? That's my new favorite word, slothy. Make sure your motivations are pure and honest, and be empowered to speak from the heart. Know that you are safe, know that you are covered, and have convictions to do what makes you come alive, and have convictions to walk your path, and have convictions to be yourself and to be you. Yeah, that's what the world needs. Oh, let me give you your blessing. I'm going to give you your blessing here, and then I'll flip over your last 3 cards. Mountain pride with noble beauty. Teach me to honor my responsibility, to walk my talk with love in part, to follow my journey, a path with heart. Okay, now your magical herb is, it's echinacea. Now, the way I picked it up, dang it, I didn't really want to have reversals today, but it is upside down. So obviously, duh, I have to honor that. The fact is, you have not been feeling protected. There's an issue of protection or security, and that's why you also got eucalyptus, saying that, like, you know, you're covered. Does it even say that? It is safe. It is safe for you to transform yourself. Okay, so if you have had any, like, thing, like, holding you back, like, from, not that it's little, but from, like, little things like, oh, people might make fun of me, or to, like, actually, like, I actually really don't know if it's safe for me to tell people about what I'm into, or who I am, or what I can do. A lot of reincarnated witches, we go through this all the time, right? Like, am I going to be prosecuted in this lifetime? Like, I don't really feel like being burned alive again. Right? So if you've tapped into that energy that's like saying, like, oh, I don't want people to know that I feel this way because I might be labeled, or I don't know, like, what's holding you back? I don't know. This is your reading, not mine. Seriously though, what's holding you back that you don't feel like you have the protection that you need? Your cards are saying now you do. So whatever it is, it's like you got to keep on that path. You got to do what makes you come alive. You've got to let go of everything now that does not serve you. So yeah, maybe it's money, because eucalyptus is so green, the mountain's so green. Maybe it has something to do financially, like you don't think you're going to be financially protected if you make more time for your passion. Maybe it's something like that. The last card is green too, the back of it's green. So have faith that the moolah will still be flowing in. Now there is a locket on the echinacea flower. Like if it was upright, it would be hanging off like her leaf kind of, or has a leaf through it. And the lock, like a key, like a lock, it's in the shape of a heart. So, ooh, maybe it's emotional. Maybe it could be emotional. Like you don't feel like your heart can handle this, or you feel like, yeah, that rejection that you could possibly imagine happening if you be your true self. Maybe you've like been wanting to overly protect your heart, overly protect yourself. I don't know. I think definitely eucalyptus has a message of, heal, right? Heart healing. Let's see what the dragon butterfly is, because that has an emotional word at the bottom. That's why I picked them. All right, you got elegance. You got lily. Well, I would definitely say my first thought is like you want to be the queen that you are, the priestess that you are. You are probably like you would love to wear your beautiful shirt with the glitter on it, or the sequins, or the pretty beautiful flowy fabric, but you're like, I'm just going to the store, or I'm just walking down the street. So you keep on dressing down. And so it's like this, do what makes you come alive. Wear the colors and the clothes that make you come alive. I completely overdressed for my 10-minute errand, for me driving down literally to a building that I could throw a football to. But I have to drive to it, because then I drive down the road and deliver food. I completely overdressed. And you know what? I've just gotten to the point where I'm going to look good, and I don't give a shit if all you other scuzz buckets want to wear sweatpants. I'm going to look like a freaking goddess if I feel like it. Now, 2 days ago, I was wearing sweatpants. So I just want to say that if I feel like wearing sweatpants, I also do not give a fuck, okay? I'm going to wear whatever I want to. I'm yelling in my room by myself. Am I crazy? Yeah. I'm going to wear whatever I want to. Anytime, any place, any freaking day of the week. Because if I want to wear a beautiful red India-inspired sequin shirt, that's what I can see right now in my closet, then I'm going to wear that. And I'm going to feel good about it, because that's what makes me come alive that day. All right, so elegance, bringing more of it into your life. And I feel like that is what maybe makes you come alive. That's what the world needs. The world needs to see you looking beautiful, queen. The world needs to see your beautiful, elegant creations. The world needs to see you walking your talk with your head held high. Even elegance doesn't have to be fancy smancy. Elegance can be just in the way you hold yourself. Just can be in the way that you present yourself with poise. With that elegance. Even if you are wearing your sweatpants, oversized men joggers, okay? You can still be elegant in your energetics. And your final card, if you pick number 56, is white pine. So white pine, that's a nice greenery to go with eucalyptus. White pine, it has a message of wisdom. And there's a big old pine cone and the long pine needles. Vitamin C, make sure you're getting enough vitamin C. Like a loving parent, white pine holds you in her embrace so that you feel safe, grounded, and still, and can find the space for quiet reflection. So once again, there's another message about safety here. And the cards are reassuring you that you are safe now. You are safe in this lifetime to be you. White pine, she helps you tap into the ancient wisdom stored in your heart and release your worries to be absorbed by the earth. So now we go back to that echinacea protection card that has the lock that's in the shape of a heart. So we want to unlock the ancient wisdom in your heart. Oh my God, I love this so much. We want to unlock the ancient wisdom in your heart now, but you gotta know that you're safe to do this, because, oh my goodness, once you unlock it, you're gonna have to walk your talk. Once you unlock it, it will literally kill you to not do what makes you come alive. I'm not joking you. It does not feel good. Once you commit to your path, not walking it feels terrible. So it's like, be ready, you're safe, but really commit to yourself. You know, this transformation that you're allowing yourself into the elegance of a wise being. That's what I see for you. Yeah. And like this medicine man, warrior, peacekeeper, peaceful warrior, whoever they always said he was, he is decked out with his headdress, his feather headdress that goes the whole way down to his ankles. You know what I'm saying? Like there's the big feathers, and then there's like a tail of feathers, and he's got his moccasins up to his thighs, and his red blanket cape. I'm not doing a good job explaining this, but he's decked out. And he is looking amazing. And even your do what makes you come alive, that is what the world needs, flower whisper. These are the fanciest leaves I've ever seen. They're like kind of like a patchwork. They look sewn, like they're fabric leaves almost on this tree. There are all these different colors of maroon, navy, lime green, aqua teal, turquoise. Beautiful. They're each a different color, but they all go together. Yeah, very fancy. Lots of colors. Red, echinacea, she's red and pink and green. Lots of green. Your butterfly dragon is black with rainbow edging. So I would say definitely, if you pick number 56, you are mastering your journey here. And the next part of your journey is making sure that you feel safe, that you know you are protected, and you know it's okay now to unlock your heart and let out this ancient wisdom that's just waiting to pour forth. I hate it when I want to say those two words. Pour forth. Kind of a difficult combo. Anyways, show your elegance, show your creativity, wear your fancy clothes, wear your colors, shine your light, be yourself. Do what makes you come alive, because that is what the world needs. And you're here, yes, on a spiritual journey, but your highest good is for the highest good of the all. And you are walking a path of service to the earth and to others. So if you have any concerns left after that pep talk, give them to the earth and let them be absorbed. But your energy is accelerating, and it's time to move forward. Head held high. This affirmation minute is brought to you by our beautiful herb of the week, passion flower, and I lovingly dedicate them all to you. I have faith in myself. I am centered in the present moment. I rise to the light. I create balance within. My heart and my mind are in peaceful equilibrium. I expand myself with harmonious quietude. I have faith in myself. I am centered in the present moment. I rise to the light. I create balance within. My heart and my mind are in peaceful equilibrium. I expand myself with harmonious quietude. And so it is. Oh no, we can't forget to do our affirmations one more time this week. So thank you so much to Passion Flower for hanging out with us. I feel like this week went by so fast. Like, how are we having another Friday already? I felt like we just had a Friday and I was like, wow, sorry, Ginseng, I can't do a nerdy podcast for you. And now here I'm like, oh my gosh, now I'm at another Friday. So I'm hoping tomorrow I have a buttload of energy. Okay, so if you pick number 60, now it's your turn. Yeah, another Friday. Did the week go fast for you? All right, so we have, I'm gonna lay out your cards, your flower whisper. I think all of the magical herbs are reversed because of the way I put them in the pile, maybe. Sorry about that. You ready? I took a really long time with that first pile. This one I'll probably be like, you're doing good. All right, let's see what I think about the number though. 60. 6. Caring, loving, compassion. Are you feeling it or not? Let's find out. Your flower essence is pomegranate. Ooh, going into darkness, into the underworld, with whatever her name is, like Persephone, right, or something. Yeah. All right. So it is 10-10. Ooh. So you have number 60, and then I just looked and it said 10-10. Of course, it just changed now to 10-11. Still good numbers. So maybe you have been diving into your darkness a bit, into your shadow. Are you feeling the love and compassion and harmony? Maybe you'd like to, but you got some shadow clearing work to do. There's a dark side of you. We'll come back to that. Let's see what your flower whisper says. Okay. Fragrance clings to the hand that gives the flower. So this tells me, yes, you are starting or are really feeling that giving nature, that love, that compassion for everybody. You want to help out. When we give, it benefits us. Fragrance clings to the hand that gives the flower. I mean, you are rewarded for giving. Really cool drawing on this card. Just trying to see if it lines up with anything. It's got blue, a lot of blues in it, kind of like going into the emotional realm. Let's see what else we got here. Your essential oil, ooh, is ylang ylang. Beauty, attraction, rare. Now, the negative aspects of this ylang ylang might be self-depreciation or negativity. So only you know if you're appreciating yourself or not. And the only thing negative I could think about with giving is sometimes like people are over givers because they actually don't feel good about themselves, so they just like compensate by like over giving. I don't know, like they're avoiding loving themselves by like just always taking care of everybody else. They're putting everybody else first before themselves. So yes, it is good to give, but you know, is it in balance? Is it in balance? Okay, so I'll read you the ylang ylang quote, and then I'll go back and see what pomegranate's all about. Ylang ylang says, what I attract to myself vibrates at the same frequency as how I see myself. I choose to see my unique beauty. So yeah, I always like to say with that one, like if you're attracting assholes, it's because you're an asshole. Which isn't very nice to say, because the joke always was that, yeah, I know, because I'm an asshole. But it's like you do attract what you are a vibrational match to. So if you're not attracting beautiful people, then you have to be like, well, am I seeing the beauty in myself? Am I loving myself? Am I appreciating myself or not? And it's going to show up in the people that you attract, like as kind of like, oh, thanks. Like they're indicators. Like, oh, wow, that I attracted some riffraff, right? These guys that's like, what? And then I was like, oh, yeah, because you don't think very highly of yourself. So if you want to attract something better, then choose to see the unique beauty that in yourself and that you are, and start to really love yourself. And yeah, pomegranate, the essence, let's just go right into the flower essence. It is Persephone, the queen of the underworld, on the card. But pomegranate essence restores self-nurturing qualities to the individual and regenerates fertility on all levels, beautifully attuning us to mother love in the process. It does this by assisting in the identification of deep, long-buried emotional needs, especially in relation to the mother, childbearing, and creativity. So I hope this reading is not saying that you had a mother that put you down all the damn time. But if she did, we got to heal that up, because it like instilled this unworthiness or self-criticalness habit. Thanks, Mom, right? That like you've just held on to. But now we really need to release that. We really, really do, because you are beautiful. You're unique. You're rare. There's nobody like you. So it's like you really do have to appreciate yourself. And if you've been feeling negative lately, you've got to replace that. You got to let that go and start vibrating higher. Start vibrating at a frequency that you want to attract. So say like instead of giving flowers, what frequency are you giving out? What frequency, every interaction that you have, and it's like, what frequency are you giving? Good question. All right, so let's see what your reverse card is, because everybody's getting a reverse card because I shuffled it upside down. Sage. You got Sage, number 24. I didn't read the number of the last reading, but this time I'm reading 24, and 2 plus 4 is 6. Okay, so we got another 6 here. Another love and self-love and compassion. But it's guidance. It's guidance. So I would say, yeah, I would totally say that validates my hunch that you were misguided along the way. And it could very well have been your mom. And, maybe your mother was a self-hater and your mom didn't like herself. And it's like you saw her being so, not that she was mean to you, but it's like you were noticing how she was always criticizing herself and not feeling good enough. And then you just learned by example of her self-loathing, and like even like the fact that like maybe like she wouldn't leave the house without putting on her makeup, or feeling like she just wasn't good enough, or people would compliment your mom and she would be like, oh, it's nothing, just totally downplaying her amazingness all the time. You picked up on them shit habits is what happened. So yeah, your mother was great, except for the fact that she was like putting herself down and didn't see herself as a beautiful woman that she was. And then, yeah, these things that get passed down like these emotionally heredity things that we just pick up from the people that we love the most. And it's like, and like as a mother myself, I would never want to do that, and she probably did not want for you to feel like that. But yeah, we have to watch as parents. We need to watch what our vibe is, because our kids are picking up on that, whether we say it aloud or not. So if you walk around always feeling shitty about yourself, your children will pick up on that energy and start to mimic it or take it, you know what I mean? So you really need to up your frequency and up your vibration if you pick number 60, the second pile, because yeah, what you're vibrating out is radiating out. It's attracting to you everything, but it's like it is what you are giving out. Okay, so make sure you're giving out flowers, make sure you're giving out positivity, make sure you're giving out love, self-love, compassion, self-compassion. Be a good example vibrationally. All right, let me see what else Pomegranate wants to say. She wants, Persephone is your guide. She's standing between fire and water, gazing into the beautiful visage of Narcissus. As a bridge between the worlds, you, like Persephone, are forever crowned queen of the underworld, and yet also eternally nourished and protected by the bounty of Mother Earth. So it's really okay that, maybe you have had some darkness. Maybe, you've gone into these kind of despair places within you. It's okay. I mean, now you're being guided. You got sage. Now you're being guided back to the light. And Persephone is bringing you back. And her blessing is, Pomegranate ushers us down to meet the sacred feminine and her seeds so sweet, bearing fruit luscious and red. Into her labyrinth I am led. Ooh. So Persephone, the daughter of Demeter, as I say, signifies the renewed aspect of self that is to be found if we are only willing to travel into the chambers of rebirth. There, we gather the seeds of new possibilities and balance the forces of dark, the unconscious, with the forces of light, the conscious aspects of the self. So yeah, take a self-reflective moment. And if there's anything that you've got unconsciously going on, you're like, wow, like I never really thought about what I picked up from my parents, from my mom. That's affecting me today. But that's okay, because now you can be conscious of it. Now you can shine a light on it. Now you can dispel that negativity if that's what you need to do. And you can be guided. You can be self-guided with sage now to bringing forth that beauty and purifying your vibration and your point of attraction. So let's see what dragon butterfly you've got. Ooh, it's purple hair streak. It's a vibrant purple violet. I have to look this one up for real. It's on an oak leaf, and its word is bravery. So I would say definitely, and the sage little flowers are kind of purpley too. I would say definitely you have to dive into this, even if it seems dark or scary or sad or whatever. You have to heal this up. You have to. So put on your ylang ylang essential oil and really just think about what's going on underneath the surface or what influenced you. But yeah, be brave. Be brave to go into those dark places, into your own personal underworld. And oak is such a strong tree. And yeah, everything can come from that one little acorn. So definitely feel like you're enough if you're just feeling like a little acorn. All right. All right. Ready for your last card? Dang. Now you got echinacea. Okay, but you got the soulflower echinacea. And get this. Its word is consciousness. Oh my gosh. And like pomegranate was talking about how like you've got your unconscious mind and your conscious mind, right? The unconscious is the dark, the conscious is the light, and echinacea is all about expanding consciousness. So yeah, you definitely have to be brave to do this. Definitely call on sage for guidance. Wow. Big message here. So it's like on the surface, you might just be having like some body issues or feeling good enough or, you know, but it's like really, you got to dive deeper here and really understand yourself. Like that sage that came in reverse, guidance. It's like, ooh, you really do need to go within. Go within and understand why you think the way you do, why you feel the way you do. Where did this come from? What is this belief that I have? And who gave it to me? Understand. Figure yourself out. Echinacea stimulates and awakens your consciousness, helping break up and release outdated personal stories, helping you break up and release outdated emotions and attachments that are holding you back from positive growth and self-realization. Echinacea is also going to help awaken an awareness of your true self when you have forgotten or lost connection. Woo! Yeah. So you're a good person, okay? You are a good person. But I just really feel like that fragrance clings to the hand of the flower. Fragrance clings to the hand that gives the flower. I definitely know for a fact now that you have been avoiding doing this shadow work. And it's great that you are a giver, but maybe you've just gotten into giving everybody and taking care of everybody and keeping busy giving so that you don't have to do your own work, or that you are avoiding these places of darkness. But you are being guided now to be brave. Be brave. Persephone is your guide, for the love of God, the queen of the underworld. You have nothing to fear. You have nothing to fear going in your unconscious mind and figuring this out. Bring it to the surface into your conscious mind. Summon it. Summon everything from your own personal darkness and bring it up. Bring it up so you can clear it and release it. Because it's like, wow, as soon as you shine a light on it and understand it, it really does go bye-bye. It really does. And then it's like, it's just going to be so much easier for you to vibrate at that higher frequency and start seeing yourself as a unique, beautiful soul. And yeah, the people that you will attract to you will be better. And then you can take care of them. I'm not saying the people in your life are riffraff. I'm just saying from my own personal experience, I know when I'm feeling like shit about myself, I literally attract the scuzziest scuzzballs. And I love them. But still, like, you know, I feel like we can do better here. So yeah, get in that darkness. Get in that darkness. Be brave and allow echinacea to stimulate and awaken your consciousness and help you break up and release outdated personal stories, emotions, and attachments that are holding you back from positive growth and self-realization and awakening awareness of your true self. Because, honey, you have forgotten or lost connection, but now it's time to get it back. Speaking of scuzzy, the pictures I'm taking for you are on my scuzzy gray sheet that like looks snagged, and it is probably dirty because I've been sweating on it for 2 days. So these are like the worst pictures ever that you'll find on the Herb Oracle Instagram, but hey, we just needed to get a hangout and we're doing it before midnight. It's 10:30 now, so thanks for hanging out. Okay, last pile, number 23. Number 23. All right, I just cheated and looked at your last card, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. Okay, ready? Number 23. Let's talk about that number. 2 plus 3, that's a 5. So something's changing. Big changes? Little changes? What kind of changes is going on? Something's going to change. Something is changing. Your flower essence is, dang, shooting star. All right. I would say definitely, if you have not already awoken to your, I want to say purpose, but just like to the fact that you're a star seed, ding ding, here's your wake up call. But I think you're already stumbling upon this. I think things are becoming so obvious to you, or you're kind of like every time you turn around, like even when you're not trying to, you're discovering more and more of like galactic history, and like maybe before you never really thought about like any other planet other than Earth, but like now it's like kind of in your face. Yeah, it's like because it's like been wanting to wake you up, or you already know about this. 5, energy of 5. I feel like you lived most of your life not realizing you were a starseed, maybe thinking you never fit in, or you were different, or you're just a black sheep, or like maybe feeling like you had a purpose, but like you just weren't really sure what it was. But you're like, I feel like I got a big purpose here. Now it's coming to the surface. It's calling you. Let's see what your flower whisper is. Know that you can start late, look different, be unsure, and still triumph. That's your quote. So yeah, you are getting a late start. I'm not saying that you're old. I'm not saying that you're an old lady. But you just recently woke up to who you actually are. And you were like, this is insane. But it makes total sense. All right, let's see what your essential oil is. Black pepper. Yep. I mean, I'm just taking it, the fact that I said you felt like the black sheep, or like you didn't belong in your family. Did I actually say black sheep? I'm not even sure if I said it, but that's what I was feeling. And black pepper here. Yes, but she is intense. So black pepper represents fearlessness, stamina, strength. Its negatives is envy, sloth. Hey, we got a bunch of sloths listening in tonight. Slothy, demotivated. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely a message for you to be fearless now. She says, I fearlessly venture forth, secure in the knowledge that I have a never-ending reserve of strength that can be summoned at my will. So once you realize that you're a starseed, once you realize it's like, you literally, your humanness is not who you are. Like, this literally is just an avatar. You can tap into some crazy energy streams from your home base or whatever and really get it going on. I mean, trust me, I can vouch for this. I get so much done. Even on my laziest days, I still get a lot of emotional work done. I get a lot of energetic work done. I do a lot of summoning, a lot of meditating, a lot of energetic healing. I put out my energy to people and places in the earth, whoever needs it. You have stamina. You have strength. And you can summon it at your will. So, if you haven't figured this out yet, you're gonna. And fearlessly venture forth, secure in the knowledge that you do have this never-ending reserve of energy. So let's go back to that shooting star. If you've just like figured out like, oh my God, I just realized what I came here to do. And you're like, but I don't know how I'm going to be able to get all this done. Like, this is your heads up that there's a way, and this is on page 42. I just turned 42. This is a heads up that you can tap into that never-ending reserve of strength that can be summoned at your will. And yeah, it's coming from your higher self. So, the shooting star is a flower elixir, most beneficial to those who feel alienated from their earthly existence. And yeah, you may have suffered for it. But the shooting star essence is a remedy, especially for star seeds, for rare, precious souls who are highly sensitive and thrive on refined environments. So this is also a good flower essence remedy for children who had a traumatic birth, and they literally are like resisting their earthly incarnation. You know, to some kids, it's like, is this your first time on planet Earth? Yeah, it probably is. Give them a break. Get them some shooting star. And a lot of times they had a traumatic birth and a traumatic entryway into the world. So yeah, on this little shooting star that's flying in from the cosmic heavens, there is the star child in this flower. So yeah, I would definitely say that you are realizing that you are, this is you. Either that or you have a star child. There could be somebody listening out there who is, this is the mother who needs to hear this for their child. But I really feel like you are just a late bloomer starseed. Like you're waking up. Hundreds of thousands of people have woken up in the last 3 weeks on Earth. So even if you're like, oh my gosh, I'm just coming to all this, it's okay. You can start late, look different, be unsure, and still triumph. So even if you just woke up to your spiritual journey, and you're like, I feel kind of overwhelmed, like, oh my God, I didn't realize that I was supposed to be working on my path of ascension and I had a purpose. Chill out, okay? You're still gonna triumph. You literally woke up at the perfect time for you. So you're not late. You're doing everything at the perfect time. Okay? I just feel like that needs to be said. Shooting star reminds you that you have come to this planet carrying many special qualities and gifts, along with a unique mission and destiny. So perhaps you have always known that you possess special virtues and have longed for the time when these qualities could be unleashed. I would say now is the time to reveal the unique star that you truly are. And Black Pepper is here just completely looking fearless, saying, yeah, and we're going to unleash it and unleash it and unleash it, because that is what we came here to do. So your blessing from Shooting Star. Shooting star expands my role so I may truly unite with the memory of my star bright soul and my mission of cosmic light. Okay, 23, are you ready for your last 3 cards? Dang, I'm so glad we got to hang out. This is a good reading. I'm like really curious to see who's next. Well, because everybody's getting a reverse card. So are you. And it's Valerian with a message of acceptance. So yeah, I would say like your struggle is maybe to accept this fact, especially if the number 523 is, if that's an accurate interpretation. Like if you did just come upon this and you're having trouble accepting that you are indeed a starseed, and you have a purpose, you have a destiny. Yeah, you're having a little issue with acceptance. Maybe that other people in your life are not going to accept this new you. That could be that. Right? Because if you've just been like little Susie homemaker or plain Jane, or really like, it's gonna be weird for people maybe for you to be like, so I'm here to save the world. But whatever your purpose is, be so fearless. Go for it anyways. It's okay. Just get started. And accept it for yourself as your truth, and others will fall into line, or they'll just have to get the hell out of your way. Your dragon butterfly, oh, it's Rose with affection. So they don't actually have to get the hell out of your way at all. That was just me being a JB. You can love, 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 love. Oh my gosh, that's your purpose. It's everybody's purpose, but when I was saying that, I could see that little shooting star child, and being like, wow, everyone should be loving, but I feel like maybe part of your purpose is being like the ultimate lover. Yes. Yeah, there's something really that you came here to do. To really, and maybe that's why you're waking up late. Is like, now, what does the world need more than ever? Like literally someone to funnel in huge amounts of love. Because a lot of us that have been here for a while and have realized it, we've gotten hard and cynical, right? Right. The old generations of light workers were like, Jesus fucking Christ, where are the new kids? Where's backup? And it's like, I feel like maybe that might be you. Like, thank you. Now just get that love and affection for life. Pump it out, right? Be fearless with your loving and affection. Like, don't be Joe Biden or anything, but like, give it, give it, give it. Ooh, don't hold back of this love. So, you're not going to be able to channel. That's what I'm seeing now. I'm convinced of it. You have like the biggest heart of all time ever. And it's like, yeah, one person would not be able to handle or accept. Ooh, and that's why the acceptance was reversed. Would not be able to accept all this love. So you're going to have to find many outlets, perhaps. Or send it to Gaia. You might be here to love Gaia on this beautiful, what kind of butterfly is this? This Reverdin's blue is on like a peach rose. And it smells good. That rose smells so good. Yeah, pour it out. Okay, I want to see your final card now. It's Iris. And I already saw it. Now, I forgot I peeked. Yeah, I already saw your iris, but I didn't know it was about inspiration because it was only a half a peek. But the iris encourages you to cultivate the beauty within so you can better create and express it in the world around you. Ooh, so love and be affectionate with yourself so that you can give it out. So that's that. Her deeply restorative energy helps revitalize your connection to divine guidance, helping you to discover your true passions and allowing inspiration and creativity to flow. So it's like perhaps you've just woken up to the fact that you are a star child, star seed, light worker, whatever label, if you want to label it. But you've woken up to this divine purpose. You're like, oh my God, I'm not just this random existence. I'm here on a mission. I'm here to do something. And so you may have just woken up to the point where you're not even quite sure. So keep loving yourself and keep asking for the divine guidance to come in. Ooh, so good. So it's like if all you've got so far is the fact that like you're bringing in more higher love. And that song by Whitney Houston, Higher Love, go listen to it right now. Because it has some other things to say in that song for you. Whitney Houston, Higher Love. The new version, the remake, listen to that one. Whichever one, don't matter. But yeah, it's like I feel like, yeah, this number 5, it's like you're just excited, but you're not sure. So it's really important for you to ask for divine help, ask for guidance, ask for inspiration, ask to discover your true passion so you can let this creativity flow, let this affection flow, let this acceptance flow, let this fearlessness flow. Let your true purpose flow out of you. And yeah, know that you can start late, be unsure, look different, whatevs, and still triumph. So you're being asked to be confident and be open and be sweet and be love and be affection and be inspired and also be an inspiration to everyone around you. So even if you are that black sheep, that's part of your work is to, be the example and follow what you came here to do. Even if you're still in the stage of discovering what that is. You've picked up the scent, you're like a little hound dog or whatever. You've picked up the scent that you are here, in fact, for a purpose. And now you literally have to follow your nose, follow your heart, follow the signs, follow the synchronicities, follow the numbers, follow the flowers, like whatever it is that divine is speaking through you to you. Make sure you are following that guidance. And Iris is purplish. The dragon butterfly is purplish. And then we have a lot of like dark maroon colors and orange and hot pink. So I feel like there's something in colors for you too. But that's for you to find out. And also remember, newly awakened starseed, that you get to set your rules too. So like if you're asking for divine guidance and you're like, speak to me through flowers, or I want to see the color turquoise when I know that I'm on my path. You can set your own parameters. Like this is your game to play. And it's your game because you're in constant now cahoots with your higher self, and you're looking for the symbolism and you're looking for the guides and the guideposts. So say what you want to be, how you want to be notified. I wish somebody would have told this to me. This is why I'm telling you. Declare how you want to be guided, and that will make your guidance so much easier when you start setting the parameters and the rules for yourself. All right. So anyways, there it is. Number 23. Let's go to bed. was fun though. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed your good morning readings at, what did I start at, like 9:30? Now it's like 10 to 11. Yeah, but I just wanted to get it done because I love our Friday stuffs. And tomorrow I'm gonna be productive, but I'm gonna be nerdy, and give Passion Flower a little podcast and get on backtrack to Herbal Marie and stuff like that. And then Sunday we're gonna hang out with another Archangel, so that'll be cool. And then bam, another Monday. Ugh, time is flying. Is it? Is it accelerated, or do I just have zero sense of it? I asked myself that earlier when I'm like, was I only outside for an hour, or do I just have like no sense of time? Because my very red shoulder and face say differently. But anyways, either or, whatevs. I'm in it. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling back. And I'm glad to have hung out with you on a TGIF. Yeah, let's go to bed.